There is this Bollywood song from some 10-11 years ago. It has lines that go like this. सिर्फ एक रंग से तस्वीर होती नहीं, गम नहीं तो खुशी की कीमत नहीं. That's like so true. अगर आपके ज़िंदगी में दुख ना हो तो सुख का जो वैल्यू है वो समझ में नहीं आता. So while nobody likes to be sad, sadness is very much important to appreciate all the good moments that we have in life. And while you can use words like unhappy, sorrowful, dejected, depressed, or any number of synonyms of the word unhappy or sad, it sounds better when you use an idiom. It sounds more elegant, and native English speakers use these idioms all the time. So in this video, we will learn 10 such idioms. Hi, I'm Nilanjan and I welcome you to this channel. I hope you are doing well. And if you are not doing well, you can let me know in the comments by using any of these idioms that we will learn today. Sometimes we are just extremely sad and we cry until our eyes dry out and it becomes difficult to breathe. To talk about that, you can use the idiom cry one's eyes out. You say that somebody is crying their eyes out when they cry for a long time. For example, I cried my eyes out when my boss fired me. Now, once we stop crying, the feeling doesn't always just go away. Sometimes it lingers on. We keep feeling unhappy, we keep feeling sad, dejected. So if you suffer from that, you can say that you are down in the dumps. For example, my son's bike got stolen last Sunday and he has been in the dumps ever since. When somebody is down in the mouth, they look discouraged, unhappy, or depressed. This is an informal idiom, so don't use it in formal situations. Let's say you meet a friend and the friend looks wretched. You ask him, you look down in the mouth. What's the matter? What's wrong? Which means you tell your friend that he looks sad, gloomy, and you ask him what's wrong. A similar idiom is face with a wet weekend. This idiom is primarily heard in the UK. You say that somebody has a face with a wet weekend when they look sad and miserable. For example, what's wrong with Henry? He's got a face with a wet weekend. Now sometimes we hear a piece of information and that makes us very unhappy or despondent. So in such cases, you can say that your heart sank. For example, my heart sank when I saw the amount of work waiting for me. कभी कभी जब हम लोग बहुत रोते हैं कुछ देर बाद लगता है कि हम लोग swallow नहीं कर सकते अच्छे से. We can't swallow properly. Feels like there is a lump in our throat. If you say that you have a lump in your throat, it means that you have a tight feeling in your throat because of a strong emotion like sadness or gratitude. The movie was so touching that I had a lump in my throat. Sometimes somebody is slightly ill or slightly unhappy. So you can say that they are out of sorts. They are out of sorts. Elizabeth was out of sorts and decided to take a day off work. You can also say that you feel blue or that you have the blues when you feel sad or depressed. For example, he's been feeling blue since the day she left him at the altar. Now sometimes we compare our achievements, our progress with that of others, and that makes us miserable. So to talk about this attitude where somebody is unhappy because of jealousy or for not being able to have something, you can use the idiom sour grapes. Sour grapes. For example, he didn't think I deserved to win, but I think he's just sour grapes. Now sometimes we don't want to accept a difficult situation, but we still have to because there is no other choice. For that, we have the idiom grin and bear it, which means to smile and tolerate whatever is happening. For example, let's say you go to the airport and you miss your flight. You have to wait for 5 hours for the next flight out of there, but you don't have any choice. So you can say that a delayed flight is not an ideal situation, but we will just have to grin and bear it. In Hindi, we call this sahan kar lena, and in Bangla, we call it shojo kore newa. Okay folks, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. To learn some idioms related to happiness that I bet you have not heard all that often, watch this video. You will also find the link to this video in the description. If you want the text version of this lesson, check the link in the description. If you liked this video, leave a like and share it with your friends. To see more videos like this, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Otherwise, you will not get notified when I upload new videos. How many of these idioms did you already know and already use? And do you know any other idiom that I have not mentioned here? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, stay safe and keep learning. Bye bye.